Everyone's good. Oh my, Selkie is so good too. There's Pan. I hope that's clothing and not her hair. Viloria, everyone's good. What the? Keaton especially. Ugh. All right, let's start with Keaton. Let's just get down to it.
All right,
I'm gonna say right off the bat, he has an attack super boon.
Oh my.
Yeah, so he has an attack super boon and defense super boon. That's it, and he's 167 BST.
So.
Which means that he's a trainee, in other words.
So they already power creep beast heroes? What the fuck?
Correct me if I'm wrong, he breaks the 170 BST.
Yes, he's basically Gen 1 armor, which means he does not need any infantry, dual infantry skills.
Nope, he is perfectly immune from that.
Are you kidding me? But he hits 45 and he doubles. It's not just 45 attack at plus super boon. If you add another 9 and then add another 2 when he's in beast. Is that 56 times 2 with the Wu Dao effect?
Yes.
Can we do a quick comparison between him and Reinhardt? Because that's just the most similar competition, and I think he's just like completely crushed Reinhardt here.
Well, besides the fact that he's infantry,
and which opens up even more possibilities in skills. Oh my, he's
he has 6 more attack than Reinhardt.
Are you kidding?
Boon, he has 7.
What the fuck?
Are we counting his transformation bonus too?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just going by base.
The thing is, he's even better because he can use sturdy impact.
Yes, he can. Or he can use a breath.
Or a breath, but he wouldn't really. Well, he could pull it off, but he wouldn't really need to. You realize with sturdy impact, this man reaches 48 defense when attacking, and he would only take 1 shot anyways.
Yep.
What even the heck? All right, guys. Yep. Usually we talk about all the heroes first, but this first hero, is it too much to say he's game breaking? Because this is by far the best offensive hero I've seen.
Having only 1 range is probably the only thing saving him from being the Ether Raids monster that is Ophelia, or having 2 move is what saves him from being Debarn. Otherwise, yes, he is probably the best offense.
Yeah. I guess, like, if he had 3 move, he would virtually be perfect, but the biggest issue here I have is that he's Gen 1 armor, so there are no drawbacks with Keaton.
Yep.
None.
Besides having no res, but that's not even a problem.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of being an offensive hero, he's perfect for arena, therefore, and he's perfect for arena assault, ether raids, anything in the game, really.
I would be a little worried about arena because he would kill almost anything that he touches, and that's kind of the problem.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. So he wouldn't really be suited to be used in arena outside these 2 weeks, but I'm saying, like, if you want it, okay, if they ever fix arena or anything, they change it up, where it's not all about bonus kills, about getting 4 bonus kills anyways, then he would be absolutely perfect. But yeah. That's Keaton. I don't see anything bad about him. His low speed. Oh, for Ampz, what was his? Was he like in Fates?
Ampz.
I guess Ampz left. All right, so Ampz told me he was supposed to be relatively quick in Fates, so they've balanced it out by giving him essentially a brave weapon. It's better than a brave weapon, of course. That still blows my mind. What the heck?
I know, right? This is scary.
This is really scary. I don't really know how people deal with this.
Yeah, he has like average speed in Fates, so they really min-maxed him here.
Yeah. Just saying, if he's in Vantage, you better have Hardy Bearing or you're screwed.
Yeah, Hardy Bearing has even more importance now. With Reinhardt, I at least could see a way to stop him because despite him being a guaranteed double, he was still physical and he had his own weaknesses. Like if I threw Surtur at Reinhardt, I could come out of it with like most of my HP remaining, even though it's red versus green, and I wouldn't have to worry about specials and stuff. But Keaton, I guess it's very similar, but if he has sturdy impact, I'm not doing much to him in response.
Nope.
Reinhardt never had that option. I mean, that flow 4 and whatever, that's cool and all, but All right.
He also didn't have Special Spiral or Wudao.
Or Wudao, right. Right. Here's the thing with Steady Stance 4. If they have a special ready already, it doesn't do anything. It still triggers.
Yeah.
Alright, so Keaton's pretty damn good. I would argue he's probably the best offensive hero in the game. I think it might be a bit early to say that because he's not out, but the possibilities seem immense. He could use Gale Force really easily too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, wouldn't Azura give him an extra movement?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
say he pairs
Yes.
really well with Legendary.
Yeah,
Azura.
that's probably why I'm actually more scared of him, because if the Ether Raid setup is right, then he can still get a Legendary Azura buff while being transformed.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
When you guys said he had a 41 attack base, I was like, there's no way. That doesn't seem balanced at all.
I wasn't believing it either.
But it looks like
Guess
you were
what?
right.
I'm right, and I'm kind of scared of it now.
Legion, stop being right.
Guess what?
Yeah.
What?
What?
It is Light Blessed and Water Blessed for Ether Raids.
Oh,
fun
so
with that.
Fjorm and Air.
No. Legendary Azura and Air.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Azura. I just totally skipped her.
That's
Have
a
fun with that one.
that's
Oh,
a
crap.
perfect setup for Keaton. God damn.
Okay.
At least
Okay, so
The next
this week you
season.
can eat the raids. You're screwed.
yeah, the next
Yes.
season is gonna be insane.
Well, next season, one of those could drop, so it'll probably not be light. But this season,
Okay. Well, that's Keaton, guys. I'm kind of speechless. My biggest issue with all of this is that it seems like they power creeped beast units that are already out. Kind of. I mean, it's not like they're not gonna be good or anything like that, but still, this is I would argue this is a step above the first beast unit banner, and that was supposed. Keep in mind, those were the lords of Laguz. They're like supposed to be as good as it gets, and wave 2.
I don't know. I'm still very much scared of Tibarn having 3 instant movement with auto double and whatnot, but I can see where you're coming from easily with Keaton.
With Tibarn, I could stop him because I could one-shot him with Noe or something. With Keaton, I'm not as certain. I think they're very similar in that respect, but Keaton just needs a slight little push, and then I'm kind of in trouble.
Yeah, it's definitely easier to get destroyed by Keaton, but it's not to the point where Tibarn is not as scary in certain situations. At least from my perspective, especially when there's no Legendary Azura.
All right, but yeah,
But
enough about
in general, yes.
in general what.
In general, yes, he's probably the scariest offensive unit.
Right. But yeah, enough about Keaton. I feel like we could talk about him all day. I'm interested in seeing what he really impacts the game on, because as much as we hyped up Swordheart, he ultimately made impact, but it was not as big as we originally thought. So I'm wondering if that's going to be the case for Keaton. But it all still stands. I think he's the best offensive hero in the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Viloria at 35 attack, 37 speed, 33 defense, 23 res, and 40 HP. That
She
is
has a
solid.
168 BST with an HP Bane, and that's it.
All right. So,
Another trainee BST infantry.
isn't this a bit early to
Hold
Don't put
on.
BST.
Before you guys go on,
yeah?
they just said that their BST lines up with the fact that they're only going to get 5 flowers instead of the 10 from before.
Yes, they will only get 5 flowers.
So,
Remember these numbers, because this is going to be the standard
Yep.
for infantry.
okay,
Wait a minute.
keep this in mind. We're not going to have the flowers to grind to keep up.
I know.
19 plus.
If Ice is calculating for us to have 10 flowers on all our heroes, I have not seen anyone reach 10 flowers for infantry yet. I don't know what kind of game they're playing at. Maybe it's super long term, but in the short term, they just have a huge advantage. And also, they don't impact arena in terms of scoring, so these guys already have a massive
No.
natural advantage.
Hold on here. Uh-oh.
But yeah, in terms of attack and speed, Viloria is perfectly good. 35, 37, very clean totals. So what are you guys looking up right now?
I think he's right on that being the standard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's actually going to be trainee BST. No, infantry BST from now on.
It honestly doesn't surprise me that much. All right. Keep in mind, Viloria comes with close defense, which kind of is weird. She would reach 40 defense and 30 res, which are fine numbers, but nothing excellent. And what does her claw do again?
It's curtains, but it also works on her supporting.
Oh,
unit.
right now I remember. Yeah, I see. So it's for fast specials and specials for ally.
Yep.
Support ally. Anyways, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
People talk
It's
about
a pretty good weapon.
it is, but people talked about demote, and if there was a demote, it would be Viloria, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know though, because I feel like I know we're not talking about Keaton yet, but like Keaton seems more underwhelming than she does.
But Keaton's a much better hero in terms of usage.
Yeah.
Kitsune
And don't
Fang.
forget we've demoted Soleil before.
Right.
Also, her weapon does give her +3 speed, so she has 40.
Oh my god, she's fast. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. She.
And before we like kind of go more into her, both her and Keaton's Goad and Ward beasts are 4-star lock.
Oh.
So they might both potentially get demoted.
Wait,
They could.
Keaton?
Or not Keaton, my bad, Cayden.
Cayden.
Okay.
Cayden and
Keaton has-
Viloria.
Keaton has Valor,
Valor.
so he's not demoting.
All right. That's why that's what I thought. Okay.
My bad.
Not much to say about Viloria. I think she's probably the simplest hero here. I know a lot of people like her, but aside from having great stat totals and being fast naturally, and having an interesting build potential in terms of fast specials, which on any normal banner that would sound amazing. She's probably the least powerful hero of this bunch.
I actually think she's like one of the like by herself. Yeah, she seems pretty weak, but like when she's supporting someone, she's pretty strong.
But the
Yeah.
problem is that support ally has to be supported. So it's very, very specific in usage. It's not like as easy to use in a team.
I feel like she is like one of the ideal arena units to build on your team if you're using Asker, because she supports them well.
I suppose you could switch it each season for fast gale forces, fast ethers. That could make a difference. But then you also have to set up properly. Keep in mind, even if you get the fast special, it has to be on the right. You have to use it on the right hero for it to be meaningful, right? A lot of times I fight in arena and I just take whatever hero I can snipe first. So even if you get a fast special, it might not necessarily make a difference, is what I'm saying. And personally, I still like Korn more, just from the stat perspective, as a support hero.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Korn is the better support.
Yeah. And Korn is, at least for now, we don't know if she's demoting. But actually, even if she demotes, she would be a 4-star, and Korn would be a 3 or 4-star, so.
It'll still be easier to build and max a Korn.
All right, but that's for Viloria. I don't think there's much to say. I think she's very interesting, and her potential is yet to be seen. But
Yeah.
the much more easier to seek heroes are Cayden at 38 HP, 32 attack, 36 speed, 25 defense, 25 res. Wow, that spread is.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spread.
Wait a second, what's his total?
156, so he's on
Yeah.
normal cavalry standards with minus HP Super Bane and defense and res Super Boons.
That is a huge difference. 156 is also not good because you don't reach 160.
Yeah, so yeah. Well, I mean, he could. He just has to run plus defense or plus res. Then he reaches 157.
Ooh, is this gonna be a thing going forward?
If people want to use him in arena, but then again, he's still cavalry.
He's super good. For those who don't remember what his claw does, basically, if you give Cayden Hone Beasts. It's not even Hone Beast actually, because if you use Hone Cav, which is a lot more accessible, he basically passes on those buffs to any ally near him. And these are combat buffs, not actual buffs. So you could have, if you're using a Horse Emblem team, you could have Hone Cav, so it's +6 speed, +6 attack. And then Cayden being there would transfer another +6 speed, +6 attack in combat. So you would essentially have +12, +12. Which is amazing. Cayden's a great support hero.
Oh yeah.
Any team can use him. So when you see his low attack, high speed, keep in mind this guy is pretty easy to use, and he's a support hero at heart, so it doesn't influence that much. But still, that low BST is interesting.
I mean, it's expected for cavalry, but still.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was gonna be at least 157. 156 is just a specific variant, like it's a conscious decision.
I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of is, for the fact that he gets more boons that way. And not to mention, as a plus defense, he can actually be pretty defense tanky, because don't forget, his weapon is defense +3.
Right.
So he can reach 32 base at plus defense.
Though, that's nothing too special.
It's not bad.
Especially for Cav. Well, for Cavs, actually, that's kind of above average, but yeah. But yeah, Cayden's ultimate role is to support allies. He also comes with Speed Res Link 3 and Gold Beasts, which is kind of funny because I guess no, Gold Beast works perfectly on him, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, support. He's the first. Well, him and Selkie are the first of Beast Cav movement. And for most people,
Pan.
huh? Oh yeah, and Pan. And for most people, they would be like, oh yeah, you know, that's not such a big deal. But it also hints at Beast armor units in the future, so it's a sign. And that's the most I take out of it, aside from him being a great support hero.
Yep.
All right, but yeah, moving on into Selkie, and you have 29 attack, which a lot of people would probably be bothered by until you remember what she does.
I'm still a little bothered by it because, real quick, she has 156 BST with an HP Super Boon and Attack Super Bane.
Ooh.
So she can hit 25.
Wait a second, attack super... What? Why?
Just because.
Yes, please. You gave her the lowest attack, and then you... Well, she tied with Pan, but still. She has a Super Bane. Pan can't get a Super Bane. I mean, use a Super Bane anyways. Be influenced. Anyways, you get the point. What is that?
It's amazing.
I thought Selkie was a fan favorite.
Oh, she is. That's why her kit's busted, but... Oh my.
The handicaps, like, oh, there's gonna be a lot of...
I mean...
Is that
they
why?
had to get a res somehow.
Okay,
if she
but
didn't have that attack stat, she wouldn't have a res stat.
No. I see it now. They wanted to get if she's a fan favorite and people get like a minus attack, they'll pull another one for sure. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the other thing.
All right, but for those who forgot what she does, she has what's her fang called again?
Fox Kit Fang.
Yeah,
Fox Kit Fang. All right. So for those who forgot what it does, basically she get up to 8 stats extra, and this is based on 50% difference between res. So in other words, to sum it up, to make it simple, because the wording, it was a huge block of text, but aside from the standard Beast Cav effects, she which prevents follow-ups, by the way, which is super useful, but it's pretty quick. She wouldn't really worry about it, and that would just really come in useful against Armour Heroes. Anyways, that's another tangent, but basically, if she has 16 more res than her opponent, she gets +8 to everything. Which is immensely useful because she could potentially have 37 attack. She could potentially have 46, well, 49 speed. How much? What is it?
Plus 8 is 16, so 46.
Sorry, what does her claw add again?
Res plus
Res.
3,
Oh,
so she has
whoopsies.
38 base res.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was speed. Oh no, it's Cayden. No,
Yeah.
is it? Okay.
No.
No, Viloria.
That's
Viloria.
Viloria.
Okay. Wow, I got mixed up.
Whoa.
Well, anyways, but you get the idea. She gets up to 8 more stats, and being at 38 speed, 38 res natural, that helps a lot. She just has to target. Like if she goes against armor, well, it wouldn't be 16. Also, this is one of the few cases where you would want plus res.
Mm-hmm.
It's so interesting.
She's also good because she doesn't allow follow-ups if she initiates while transformed.
Yes.
Yep. So any enemy phase builds with armors screwed. That's nice.
Yeah, the Cav heroes, the Cav beast heroes seem to be targeting armor with the follow-up thing.
Pretty much right now with their naturally high speed.
Sucky especially because armor usually has lower res, so yeah. Oh, that's kind of not true. The new armor kind of have decent res at least.
The new armors, no.
Yeah, Surtur has 34 res, guys. Or 33? Something like that.
Oh well, she definitely does not want to go near Surtur.
Yeah, she doesn't want to touch Surtur. But like Howie Mur,
She still has a bit of a res stat because most people run Fortress Defense res.
yeah, it's also builds that have to come in effect. But yeah, I can see what she has to, what she could do, but it'll be interesting. Oh, I really can't wait to see people use her. I can't wait to use her. Look at her precious smile. This girl.
No.
Oh, you'll get the voice soon enough.
I don't mind her voice. It sounds fine to me. She's just an energetic little girl, so. But yeah, anything further to add on to her? For those who forgot, real quick, she has attack speed bond, sabotage attack, which I think might be the worst B skill, that worst new B skill that we've gotten.
Faint.
Obstruct.
Maybe.
Obstruct might be worse still. So, but obstruct still has a usage in like training mode and stuff. But yeah. And then she has even res wave, which is interesting. Of course, you know why she has it, but it's interesting. We still don't have a res seal, right? So we'll be waiting for that.
Yep.
She's perfect. In other words, she's perfect for using like odd res wave and using even res wave to keep a constant 6 res. It would be perfect because she would have 38 res base, 44 res. She's interesting.
Yep.
She would be anti-dragons as well.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Being melee with that, yeah.
All right. But yeah, that's Selkie, and finally Pan.
Alright, just gonna say off the bat, Pan has 157 BST, and with the non-applicable attack and defense Super Banes and Res Super Boon.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. To be honest, I still don't really care. Here's the greatest mystery of all. Is she wearing panties or pants? Or is that hair? That's all I cared about. Ever since I first saw her yesterday.
Yes.
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 What does yes mean?
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Anyways, Legion, take away with her weapon.
Alright, so I guess we might as well get into her weapon right. So her weapon is Togwell Fang. It is effective against cavalry foes. And then, if she is either adjacent to a beast or dragon, or not adjacent to anybody, she gets all stats +3 during combat. And then, at start of turn, if she's same conditions, then she transforms, gets attack +2, and then has the cavalry effect. 14 might perf. So essentially, if she has the beast transformation clause in effect, then she also gets all stats +3 at the same time.
What?
Wait, and she also, when she
And she's
initiates
also
combat, yeah,
and if
and when
she-
she initiates combat, she inflicts attack, defense -4, and they cannot follow up.
Yep. Cavalry part.
So she's actually, these stats don't look like amazing, but she's actually really, really good.
Yeah,
Yep.
so to put into perspective, if her entire weapon is in effect, then she will have 41 HP, 48 attack, 37 speed, 33 defense, and 26 res.
All right, I didn't even care about that. She's hot. I was gonna build her anyways. Chocolate waifus for the win.
Yep. And as for the rest of her skills, she has Astra as her special, and then Chill Speed and Death Smoke for her skills, with Defense
Oh.
Smoke being the 4-star.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a debuff.
Yep. Yep.
Double debuff. Wow.
We
Actually,
haven't seen Death Smoke in a long time.
doesn't this
That was
debuff
on
everything?
Spring-
Doesn't
Attack defense -4 during combat, chill speed, and then defense smoke. So it doesn't stop res, but then again, since she has
Yeah.
attack defense as a debuff passive, then she can technically speaking inflict both defense smoke and the attack death -4 if she's lucky.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm interested in seeing how people build her, because her base kit doesn't. I would use something entirely different. Her base kit, she's going to be forced into a much more supportive role when she doesn't have to be. Like, she could specialize sniping on cav enemy heroes and then just debuffing from that point, but I think she could do much more than that.
I mean, chill speed's probably going to be nice if she target, because 37 speed isn't doubling, so having some extra speed from the chill will help.
Here's the thing, as somebody who's like done +6 at Versa, and when Versa first came out, she also came 34 speed, right? Yeah. So at this point, like, it's really a question like how much do you care about this hero in my eyes? And for me, Aversa was worth it. And aside from how Aversa looked, she was really interesting and useful. And I can see Pan. Well, she will not be as useful as Aversa, but the effective against cavalry thing does give you a lot of usage, depending on which tier you are in. But for some people, you're basically only fighting cavs, so I can see them really utilizing her.
Oh yeah, I personally won't be getting much use out of her outside of maybe an arena bonus, but realistically, I can see a lot of people making great use out of being able to destroy cavalry.
I actually think she's good for ether raids because I've been seeing a lot of cavalry defense teams.
I think that would be a decent idea.
Yeah, she's pretty supportive too. But all right, chat. Who's gonna build Pan? That's what I really want to know.
I'm switching from leg yarn to her. She's gonna be +10.
Do we have 5 chocolate waifus in this game yet? There's Pan, Aversa, Leg Yarn, Labatane.
Leg yarn again. Surtur, if you want him to be called that.
I said waifus.
Or Hellbending.
You. Legion, he's a waifu.
You're telling me
Exactly
Summer
right.
Surtur in the bikini is not a waifu?
Oh my,
I know, right?
I don't want to see it. Well, I do want to see it.
Banana
I
hammock.
feel so weird.
Thanks for that image.
Banana.
Banana hammock Surtur.
Oh,
Make it happen.
In a speedo.
I believe it. But it'd be too lewd for this game.
You know, we guessed a lot of this, so what if IS just was like, didn't
No,
have the
hold on.
stats?
Hold on. He has the banana hammock, but he has the Speedo tan line.
Yes.
God damn.
Wait, how do you...
Oh, Athena.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, Athena does count.
Chocolate waifu.
Oh yeah, Athena. You're right. How do we forget
Oh
about
yeah,
her?
Athena. Whoops.
It's like
Alright.
pretty.
But just to summarize, if you would rank from top to bottom in terms of best to worst, I'll just go first just to set it up. I still think Keaton's the MVP of this banner because I think he kind of breaks the game and the possibilities and potential. Reinhardt had his restrictions by being Cav and his BST restrictions. Keaton has none of that. His only restriction is transformation, but in this game you don't even have to transform. You transform for those extra 2 attack and the Wu Dao effect, right?
Yep.
Yep. Followed by that, I like Cayden a lot. I know people are going to disagree and put Selkie there, but Cayden's ability to support a team and being supportive in a lot of teams. Cayden can double in support a Cav team really easily. He just has to be within 2 spaces, so he doesn't even like lose his transformation ability if you just set it up properly. Of course, if he gets the buff, it kind of messes it up. But really, a beast team, Cayden would be perfect for there. He can also just help other heroes. And of course, you don't have to transform, keep that in mind. And he moves really well. So yeah, as a support hero, Cayden's pretty damn useful. And then Selkie, because I think aside from being that nice smile and beautiful voice, which people are going to hit me on, but I like her concept of having high res to dictate her skills. I mean, how powerful her stats are. Very interesting. I like her a lot. And that Pan, and I think Pan's really interesting as well, effective against Cav especially, and she's hot in the supportive role. And then Viloria last, because as much as I like Viloria, and it's just too specific. You need to have a supportive partner for her, and that's just kind of hard to set up. Like, I would just, even though Corrin's such a shitty character in general, if I went in an arena, I'd probably take Corrin over her. But yeah, I hope she demotes at the very least. I would totally make her if she demotes. But yeah, that's my thoughts. What about you guys?
I'm like the same as you, except if Viloria demotes, I'm gonna place her after, like right after Keaton.
Wait. Oh, I can.
If she, oh, yeah, I'm.
She
I
helps
have
the colors
bad ways.
pool.
Yeah.
She is a huge help to the colorless pool, and demoting
And if
would
she
make her
demotes,
amazing.
she's gonna benefit a lot from those merges.
Oh yeah, easily.
But as somebody who still hasn't been able to plus 10 Soleil, as much as I want to believe in that, and it does increase the chances, it's still going to be a rough journey to plus 10 her.
I mean, yeah. Although even just a +1 is usually very helpful, and with this kind of unit, any merge can do miles to help her.
Mm.
Like, those are some fantastic base stats.
Did anyone get demoted from the previous Beast Banner? Only Racing.
Racing.
But yeah,
Which is why I'm on the boat for demotion here.
I still don't believe it. But yeah, guys, that's the Beast Heroes. We
Yeah.
somehow finished this under 30 minutes.